What is going on, Munchkins? I'm Troll Munchies, and thank you so much for stopping by. I haven't done one of these videos in almost a year now, and that is high school stories. Yes, I'm bringing it back, and I'm bringing it back with a vengeance. I want to go ahead and have this series start off like it did last, but actually keep on going and do really, really well, because I like stories like this, and I also like doing college stories, but for me, high school stories is where it's at, just because it's more fun, and I just remember having more fun and having great memories with all the friends and family members that I have accrued today. So let's jump right into it. We're watching some Call of Duty Ghosts Infected, and I get a pretty shitty kill at the very end of this video, but let's go ahead and talk about high school stories. And this is the first time I've ever switched classes. If you guys don't know, I have a twin brother named Casey. In our freshman year, we were wild, we were all over the place. Everybody called us the crazy twins because we just hadn't to give no fucks. And we thought, you know, high school was just a blast, a blur. It wasn't really too hard for us, and it was just like starting all over again with life, essentially. So we had Spanish class. I had Spanish class, and my brother had art class. And what we decided to do one day is actually switch classes for the whole day. And it's really funny because I don't know why we're so stupid enough to have him actually go to my Spanish class and me go to art. But it's really funny. I was in the art class the whole time doing pottery, and like people knew, but the teachers didn't. And they were starting to ask me, you know, specific questions, and it's really funny. And I was just like, I don't know. And you know, the art teacher, he didn't really care. He was actually a real good friend of mine. Now his name's Al. He's one of the most funny guys ever. And I used to rap to him, and with Andy Milonakis, I got peas on my head, but don't call me a pea head. You guys remember that story? That story, that video, that whole movie was just, you know, so funny in my opinion. Drop a like right now if you guys remember Andy Milonakis. But I remember halfway through the period, my Spanish teacher, who happened to be in my church, was he knocked on the door and was like, he's like, oh, you know, you pendejo. He's like, you're fufu, which pendejo means kind of like a bitch, and fufu means like you gay homo and stuff like that. But you know, jokes all aside, me and him would play videos, Finding Nemo, and funny story at the very end of this too. So anyway, he knew, he found out, and we both switched classes, and everybody was like, why did you guys switch Spanish in art classes? It didn't really make any sense. We didn't really think about it, but it was a blast. I just remember, you know, just being on the edge of my seat and, you know, hoping I'm not getting in trouble. So they all took it very, very, very lightly and as a joke, in which it should be, right? Freshmen, we didn't know what we were doing. Twins, everybody knew us, and we all had a good time. But the most bizarre story ever is my Spanish teacher later during the year. It was funny because we were watching a Finding Nemo in Spanish, right? So we're all having a good time. He's got a computer in the front class and then a computer in the back. What ended up happening, he was logging into his computer, then everybody that morning watching his class, and there's there's Latino porn running in his screen, and he just flipped out, and he was into, now he's like, I don't know what you're talking about. He was smiling the whole time, and he was joking. He goes, no, that was not me. That's spam. And in the morning, he lets us use the computer, and pretty much during the whole time in the class, he just happened not to give no F's, and he's like, these guys are bad. They never want to learn. So anyway, I guess they thought it was funny if they put a porn on his computer. It was just so funny. Guys, let me know in the comment section below if you want this series to come back. Drop a like if you thought it was funny, pretty interesting. And if you guys are new, definitely go ahead and subscribe. I'm Troll Munchies, and as always, you guys have an amazing day. Peace out.